Yeah, I really think that consistent hard work can make someone become a good student, uh, which means not everyone or every student are naturally smart. But over the long term, I think the ones that consistently do a good work or hard work will end up with a success. For example, I remember some student or some of my friends when I was in the high school, they are would stay up late every night trying to be perfect in whatever assignment they had. They weren't the smartest people, but they did well because of their hard work. And the primary role of a teacher in the classroom is, of course, to teach his or her student curricular lesson of the school. But at the same time, a teacher should also act as a mentor or role model in the classroom so his or her student can learn other important lessons of life, such as the value discipline, hard work, honesty, and also respect each others. And I think a good teacher doesn't just teach what is written in the book, but also what is not written on the book sometimes. And I wouldn't really like to think that computer will and should replace teacher one day in the classroom. Why? Because the student or the learner really need a human touch or human contact and behave and act like human in the real world. Unless that we want our children to be smart, and computer actually can teach your student to be a smart person, but a computer actually cannot teach many real world human behavior, emotion, and moral discipline to your student in the classroom like a human teacher before. And in the past few of decades, teachers are rely mostly on the chalk pencil, marker, pens, writing on the board to teach students in the classroom. But those teaching material have been replaced by computer, keyboard, projectors, wall screen, and in these days, teacher and the student are much more connected, which means it is almost impossible in the few decades ago. And about children and adult learning, they are learning fundamentally in different ways. The adult or self-learner and decide what is important to be learned. The children usually tend to accept the information presented to them based on their face values because they have no experience or little experience. While the adult usually trying to challenge the information and accept them only after validating them in the light of beliefs and experience. So children are motivated to learn because of reward or punishment, but the adult tend to learn because of their interest or their needs. My opinion, the best way to make the lesson interesting is to make the children more interactive by allowing the children to ask more and more questions, no matter how weird it is, how weird the sound it is, how weird the question it is. And the more they allow to the asked question, the more they are active in the classroom. So I think it's all from me today. Thank you.